if I get on my phone, it switches over to my phone. So then I can't hear y'all.
If you look at your phone?
Oh, I can't hear y'all now because I accidentally touched my fucking phone.
You can select it on Zoom. Oh, she can't hear us. You can
Casey, listen.
To not.
Children will listen.
No, I think her AirPods are switching. That's what's happening. You can just act. You have to listen.
Listen.
You have to think. So I saw. Should I save it for the pod?
Yeah, let's start the pod. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I thought we
can't.
Casey
sure
can't hear it.
Casey can't hear
Well,
it.
Casey, I was gonna say Casey also looks like she's frozen, but now she started moving.
No, she's not.
Casey. Vase.
No, she's
Miss Girl.
She's gone.
Girl. Goodbye. She's just observing. She's just. Oh.
And she's gone.
Wow.
Okay, then we'll continue our performance. You can just.
You have to listen. I don't remember the other part of it though.
There are always spells. There are always beans or a giant.
Well, there's so into the woods you go again. You have to every now and then.
Money, mama, mamu.
Honestly, it's the season for Into the Woods. Didn't we perform Into the Woods in October?
And then they did it again like last year.
I think it was November.
Oh, I forgot about that. What a spiral moment.
No, it wasn't last year. It was the year before.
2 years ago. It's we're just
2
continuing.
years ago.
2 years
To
ago.
get
when
older.
It was like 10 years. Yeah.
They're going to have to do it again in like 6 more years.
Man.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh,
There
she's
she is.
here.
There's Miss Girl.
I just
There
turned off
she
my
is.
Bluetooth. Miss Gen Z doesn't know shit about computers.
That's
That's
true.
apparently
Gen Z
the
does.
thing.
That's
Yeah,
the
Gen Z
thing.
doesn't know anything about tech.
Adam told me that when you panto calling, they do this now to signal the phone and not this.
Oh, so for improv, for object work, you do not do this. You have to pretend like you're holding your phone.
Yeah, you gotta.
Like you would an iPhone. And then there's another thing that it's different between Gen Z but I can't think of it right now. But it was definitely the phone
Like
was a big one.
Definitely not a camera.
Taking a picture is now like
How does like one act like? I don't know. It doesn't.
Mama, that's object work. That's all, and we're learning it every day.
We're learning it,
Oh,
girl.
We're constantly discovering the world around us, and I think that's actually beautiful.
Is Winnie?
Yeah.
What's Winnie doing?
Yeah, I don't. So Winnie does this thing where it is only when Jace is gone that she'll like hear things and bark, or we'll be in bed at the end of the night and she'll just be like staring at the door as if she heard some. I think it's that, but I'm also like, somebody's in my home. Somebody's going to murder me.
Mardar.
So.
Yeah, Caitlin Olsen. No, not Caitlin Olsen.
I saw, so somebody tweeted that obviously
Elizabeth Olsen.
Broadway is going to have their matinees interrupted tomorrow by the national broadcast test, right?
Mm-hmm,
We were discussing this before the pod started. And then I saw, and it was just like a haha, won't this be funny at your matinee tomorrow? Some of you might have like this funny experience happen. And then there was a comment that was like, I can't believe they didn't just decide to do it on Tuesday instead for the sake of Broadway. And I was like, guys.
For the sake of Broadway.
Guys.
What? That's so funny. I really do wonder like how that's going to work for everyone. I will forget. It'll be whatever time it's going off tomorrow, and I will still be
even
startled.
if I have it turned off, or it's for people who don't have it turned off.
If you have to have your phone completely off, because there have been a lot of social media stuff going around saying like if you have a like secret phone for like domestic violence purposes, like a safe phone, they say turn it off because it's the only way that it won't go off. Because like
it's not like an Amber Alert where you can like
Yeah.
change your settings or whatever.
Like we got the emergency alert in Florida when we were there in April.
Wasn't that?
It was like 4 in the morning.
Oh my God. It was so early in the morning. Oh my gosh. It was awful. That was terrible.
Okay. Well, speaking of
and they were alerting the state to your all's presence. Is that what was going on?
They're here.
They're
like,
here.
Watch out.
Gird your loins.
Gird your loins.
Speaking
of gird your loins, go ahead. No.
Let's start the podcast. Welcome everyone to the
did
show
it?
that asked the question. Did you read the group chat? Apparently we
Did you read the group chat?
I don't know what's on the agenda today, but before we started recording this podcast, it is currently October 3rd. Happy National Mean Girls Day, everyone. Mean Girls is being shown
gird your loins, honey.
News right now. So I was watching Mean Girls, and I'm going to talk about this before
on TikTok.
The news.
Did you see that they uploaded the entire film to TikTok? Paramount has uploaded.
They uploaded the entire Mean
Girls to TikTok in like 32 parts.
Well, that's what I'll watch tonight.
Guess what?
For the
you don't have to
girlies.
pay any residuals if you upload a TikTok, because it uses the same rules that like it's the same as like clipping out a piece for like a talk show. So like yeah, it's cool.
But okay, like I am watching this, and this film is so stupidly iconic. Like it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Every part of it. It's so funny. Ugh. But it's coming. The Mean Girls musical is coming to theaters in January. They announced today.
January. Yes, the original movie, 2004. Mean Girls 2, 2011. And then now Mean Girls, the musical.
The musical. I forgot about Mean Girls 2.
I can't. I mean, I would say it's like Toy Story 2, where it's better than the original. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Those girlies
from whatever,
central casting they got.
Sweet Life.
Central casting.
Sweet Life on Deck. Well, this is also our first episode after Close Friends launched.
Oh,
yeah.
Happy Close Friends Month.
Happy Close Friends Month.
Happy Close Friends.
Now, Casey's been sending out some gifts to our.
Casey's currently crafting. Actually.
Yeah, Casey's crafting. If you hear the scissors.
Oh, sorry. I should go back on mute. Sorry, we got some last minute cruise crafts. Casey's.
Hopefully they get to them.
Yeah, I'm mailing them tomorrow.
Soon.
Girl.
When do they?
They're cute.
When do they board?
They debark on their voyage.
They
on Monday.
On Monday. Yep, I sent Casey the 12-page document,
and it was filled with sass.
Yeah, I bolded a couple lines in there.
Do you remember my feedback last year?
Since Casey's last cruise. So I made sure that the girlies knew to bring their Stanleys, to bring their water bottles.
Yeah.
And I bolded it.
I just didn't know.
Well, and I didn't know if you were going to be reading their documents, but I did that for me. And it just made me giggle when I decided to bold it. But
Miranda,
it's so crazy.
You know,
so if you are looking for a travel agent that's willing to be passive aggressive with you, Miranda is your girl, honey.
I'm that girl.
I want someone to be real with me.
Be real.
Yeah, be real.
It's time to be real.
Time to be real. It did go off. May I help?
It did go off earlier.
Yes. How may I help you, my dog?
So yes, we've celebrated our close friends. Our first episode of Single Writer Podcast is out. Anything you want to tease, Casey?
And also
you're doing a lot of teasing on that episode. That story that you told was a lot of teasing.
I would like to know. I would like people to go into the Patreon and let me know if I'm the asshole. Did I
from that story?
From that story.
I would like to know if I was in the wrong for the way I treated.
This girl.
I'll have to listen. Do I have to subscribe to Patreon in order to listen to this?
You've got the login, girl.
I do.
I'll show you. Yeah, there's there's a way for us to look at the.
Casey's already teaching people how to scam from our own close
scam
friends.
our own thing.
You should join. $5 a month. Honestly,
that's nothing.
That's nothing.
It's a grande chai with pumpkin cream.
Not even a grande.
Is it even? Yeah, like I feel like that would be
like
$7.
Yeah.
So
okay, so then we'll raise our price. Fine, we'll raise our price to
inflation. Sorry,
inflation. Yeah, and I have everyone's address, so I am going to be sending out a little welcome gift. I need to get more envelopes, so I'll be doing that this week. But you'll be getting something in the mail soon.
How exciting.
The best part though about close friends is that you are in our actual close friends. So the Miss Girls, the close friends have been seeing a closer look, I think, in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I do feel, and I'm going to warn all of the close friends, I do feel like I'm going to use that specific Instagram story as it's my diary now.
Right.
It is my, like, I'm not going to post this anywhere else. I've always needed somewhere where I trust someone to complain, to just get like something off my chest. You know what I mean?
Miranda even did her first scam, returning something to Office Max or whatever.
Returning $680 worth of stuff to Office Max.
Because what's the scam? Just returning
did you not, it? Oh, like we used it.
Oh, Adam did not look at Close Friend?
No.
Yeah.
Girly.
No. I don't follow the group chat on Instagram.
Do you not?
Ew. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
But I don't get on Instagram as often as I get on x.com.
X.
Yeah, so you can complain about whatever Twitter is going through right now.
Oh, sure, yeah.
What are they going through?
Well, Scott Gustin decided he's like an actual journalist now. I don't know what's going on with him.
Just because he talked about Taylor Swift?
Yeah. One time. I'm sick of it.
Stick to your lane, Scott.
I was wondering if he was going to tweet about Kevin McCarthy today. I was like, I'm waiting, Scott.
If you post that Taylor Swift has gone to a second NFL game, first of all, not even mentioning in that same video clip that she was right in front of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, then you should be posting about other things.
Everyone's favorite couple that got married on a plantation. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Wish trailer. Let's talk about her.
Let's
talk about the girl.
Let's talk about Wish.
The animation.
Casey's busy scissoring to the
it's
listeners.
Have you seen the
she's silenced.
Stills that Disney released? Like the full quality stills?
No, I haven't.
So basically, here's what's going on. It's an animation style. It's really like it's like the most advanced version of where we're at from like Paperman, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So where it's kind of that like looks 2D, but it's made with 3D technology. That's kind of the aesthetic. So we're there. Great. Love it. The trailer on YouTube, it looked a little like half rendered. Like it was like not fully there.
Yeah.
So apparently it's because the compression, like to stream videos, like it compresses the file so much that it gets rid of a bunch of detail and it like kind of blends it all together.
Oh.
So they release these like
stills?
Just stills. Yeah. Just stills from the film of like what it actually looks like when it'll be like on a big screen, not on your computer at home. And it looks gorgeous. So
I'm like, that's all I want to say. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, I watched it on TikTok and I thought I was like, oh, this is interesting, but that's good to know.
I will say, as soon as I saw that little star, that cute fucking star, I was like, well, I'm going to buy a plush of it.
They got me down.
I know. They got me. They got me good. I did watch Elemental
I need
last night.
everyone to know who does not watch this that Casey is fully doing arts and crafts, like not engaging in the conversation at all. She has
her microphone is absolutely silent.
She doesn't care. It's great. I love it.
I didn't watch, so I didn't want to just be like, oh, Gloria needs her ghost.
Gloria needs her magnet.
Gloria's ghoul.
Gloria's little ghoul working hard
Elemental last night.
Okay.
Yes.
Word to the wise, word to the fragile girlies out there.
Oh, you cried.
Do not watch Elemental and then decide to watch the short Carl's Date that they showed before Elemental in theaters. Bad idea.
Watch it the other way around.
Yeah, I would watch it the other way around. Because it took me a good like.
Were you mad at Carl for moving on?
No, but
men should just pine for their dead wives for the rest of their lives. So they
I think so.
I mean, that's what I expect Jace to do. So, because clearly,
because I know I will
go before.
Yeah. Well, you've got that murderer hanging out in your house every day.
He's just waiting. He's got. There's someone snackies in the pantry.
The walls, in your walls.
Bruno.
Oh. Don't talk about him. No, I really, really liked Elemental. I was very touched lots and lots of times. And I just thought it was like really well done.
Great.
Yeah.
It's
Casey, you had
good
seen it.
Yeah. Yes, I saw it in theaters, opening night.
Yeah.
A real one.
Wow.
Because I support the movie industry.
Sure.
Someone's got to,
Someone's
WGA is not striking anymore, so we're back to the movies, girlies.
We're back. If you want to be a little spooky dooky, this month on Peacock, you can watch Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
No.
Oh.
Have you seen stills of this?
Yeah.
Wow, I've seen the poster.
Horrifying.
It looks so dumb. I can't wait to watch it.
Are you going to watch it?
Oh, of course I'm gonna watch it.
Oh,
of course
are you
gonna
are you gonna go see Saw 10?
Oh, I have to.
Yeah.
Because so me and Mary Kate, we had a tradition that every Halloween we would see the new Saw movie because we did it once. We did it once in college, and then we had to do it every year after that. So
you saw Saw.
But
you see
Saw. She saw Saw.
But yeah, so we've got to go see that sometime this month together. That's like our little tradition.
Well, we all four of us are gonna be watching a spooky little film on Close Friends.
Oh yeah.
But I'm okay. Can at least somebody just like be like, Miranda?
The narrative quality won't be good. That's what makes it spooky.
I don't want to be jump scared.
You want timestamps for jump scares?
I think there's like two, right? Wasn't there two?
It's like you have to be like my
comes out tomorrow,
performing arts center.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You have to be like my performing arts center friends who, before I go to a show, if I see the warning in the lobby that says there is live gunshot, I have to be like, what time, what act, when? And so that's how.
It's usually when they pull the gun out. Is usually when the gun.
But no, not always. Not always. Sometimes they'll just hold it out, and then they're doing like a whole monologue, and then they're pointing it at everybody,
and you're just like,
and I'm like. And the people behind me are judging me. I won't have to worry about that this week. It's Beetlejuice. I don't remember there being.
Are you gonna get frisky?
Oh,
yeah. You're gonna smoke your vape.
I have my cosplay ready. I am.
I'm going as Lauren Boebert.
You're gonna be vaping.
Yes, it's gonna be great.
Casey's gonna touch my boobs the entire time while I scream.
Honking.
It will be so
Jocelyn
fun.
Fox.
Make sure that you sit in front of a pregnant woman while you vape as well.
Yeah,
do that.
totally.
I did not realize.
Take flash photography of I think
sing
yourself?
along
of yourself.
Yeah.
I did not realize that she denied it, and then they released the footage, and then she apologized.
Also, I love that there are cameras in that regional theater.
Why are they so high quality?
Yeah, I know. They were
Yeah.
zoomed in.
That's what I was like.
who's watching that, and what have they seen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I'm done talking about spooky, even though yes, we will be watching the Haunted Mansion, the new movie.
I was gonna say it is spooky month
on Disney Plus, and then we'll be just having a movie discussion on Close Friends.
We'll be tearing her apart.
But I'm done talking about spooky because it's time to believe in love again. It's time to.
What's happening? What's happening right now?
I'm looking at our notes and I'm like, this isn't in our notes.
This is not in our notes.
Never give up, even at 70.
We're Golden Bachelor.
Girlies. It was you were so right, Miranda. It is something you just turn on while you're doing other stuff. Yeah. And I did it while I was WFH working from home, and it was a blast. It was truly so fun. Just to have it
honestly, that's how all the Bachelor. Listen, they're a little chaotic, but this one, they're hour-long episodes. They're old people. And I'm just like obsessed with it. Like, it's actually more sentimental now than watching girlies and little boys in their 20s trying to pretend like they're ready for love.
So like the thing is, like, they'll still do their little bits, right, to like make the first impression. And so someone like did a little cheer. Someone like a motorcycle. One of
the ladies knew what she was doing, and she goes, "Can I steal you for a sec?" That's like the coin phrase. So that was funny to watch.
But it was fun watching old people do it because it was like, oh, this is so endearing, as opposed to like annoying, like, oh, cringy. Like even probably the cringiest was the woman who like did a full cheer. And I was like, you know what? It's cute because she's really committed.
She's near death. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, it's really, really great. And I'm looking forward to the season.
I am looking forward. I am Team Sandra, as you know.
Can I have a Kit Kat, RJ?
Yeah. But the woman in the motorcycle, I think, got the
first impression rose.
And that is so first impression rose, that they're known to go very far in the competition. Huge. That's always, it's a big one.
I like it because it's not like they're all like a lot of them when they were telling their story, it's like they're trying to find love again because, like a lot of times their partner has passed away. And so it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, it's a lot sweeter. The stakes seem a little bit like higher, because you're like, I really do want all of these people to find love.
And I'm like, I am, because on past Bachelor seasons, the producers do get their hands dirty and they like create these narratives with these people. And so I'm just really hoping that they keep a lot of it really genuine and they don't try and like force any like catty fights or silliness among them. Like, let's just have a good dating show, just like a nice, healthy show.
Even when everyone was there, all of the women were just like rooting for each other.
I know. Like, and I mean, like, obviously the plant in the first episode was like Jimmy Kimmel's aunt who fell asleep. And that was funny. Like the whole bit at the end where Jesse Palmer's like, sorry, you missed it. No, you didn't get a rose. Like, that's funny. And what was upsetting is that Jimmy Kimmel usually like will always, after the premiere of Bachelor, he'll talk about it on his show. So the strike like ended just a few days too late, like where he could have done that, brought his aunt, and maybe he'll have her after.
She was really funny. And I was like, you know what? I wouldn't be mad if she was a contestant. She was like, she was just.
Are we pro or con Jimmy Kimmel?
I'm not really a fan.
I don't think his comedy's for me.
No.
I don't think I'm like trying to think of like what night show talk host. Does that right?
I like Seth.
I do like Seth, and I do like Conan. I did like Conan.
Yeah, I don't like Conan for some reason, and I don't know what it is.
Too weird for Miranda.
Too weird for Miranda.
Yeah.
You're too norm.
I'm such a normie.
Big James Corden.
Yeah, I love James Corden. I also like just don't watch talk shows at night because I'm
she's asleep.
Sleeping.
I'm sleepy.
When late night is on, Miranda's like, something's going on. Why
That's
am I
it.
still
Samantha Bee.
Samantha Bee.
I like her.
Is she still
No, that ended, but
okay?
I liked her show.
Again, I just would watch highlight clips on.
Well, we're back on Drew. We're pro Drew, right?
So I didn't see this. What happened? Did she just say like, I'm not doing the show? Like what?
The whole situation?
No, I didn't know anything about the situation.
So strike was going on. Drew's show announced that they were gonna resume the show without the writers, which is scabbing. Yes. And so people were like, don't do that. And then she got on Instagram and was like, I don't have my PR. This is from me. And I just really care about. And I think she's a very genuine, earnest person who like wears her heart on her sleeve. And like, I think all of that is real. And I'm sure she was like cares about her crew who probably does want to go back to work and blah, blah, blah. And I also at the same time am curious if like the network was like, we'll cancel the show if you don't resume. I just have a so she tried to be like, we're not doing it in like a bad way. We just like want to make sure people are able to like get back to work and like feed their families and blah blah blah. And then people were like, okay, but that's not an excuse because if everybody does it, then like what's no one's gonna strike. Like that's not how this works. You have to stand together. So then she finally announced like, okay, just kidding, we won't do it.
But after but between that, they started filming and there were like they were picketing outside and these two like college students who were going to watch the live taping didn't know really anything about the strike. They got some pins about the strike from WGA strikers outside and just had them. And they were wearing them. Yeah. And they were kicked out.
They were kicked out. Yeah. And then that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then Drew was like, just kidding, we won't resume. And then like 2 days later, the strike ended. So
funny.
But anyway, if we have to be able to forgive, and like she did end up doing the right thing. So she should have always been there to begin with, but I'm not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Wow, how beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
I went to church on Sunday, so I'm feeling
I'm feeling very holier than thou.
Feeling very, into forgiveness. I'm in my forgiveness era.
Well, let's see if this story, if you forgive this person. So
good.
Some folks may have heard about this, but it happened this weekend in Austin. And Saturday afternoon, a man is taking his cat Tux to
Casey, is this the lift cat story?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't. Yes. I have no
Marina,
idea.
have you heard this story?
No.
She's not on. She's not on Twitter.
Tux. So a man is taking his cat Tux to the vet. He's lifting there.
The cat's name is Tux.
Yes, it is a tuxedo cat.
It's a tuxedo cat. The cat's name is Tux.
I didn't know if it was taking the tuxedo of a cat, like to get dry cleaned. Like I was just got it.
Yes. So he gets in the lift and he is sitting behind the driver, and the cat's carrier is behind the passenger seat on the floorboard.
Got it.
They get to the animal hospital, the vet, and he gets out of the car. He shuts his door, starts to go around the back of the car, and the lift proceeds to drive off. He is banging on the car, yelling, screaming, trying to get the guy to stop. The driver claims that startled him, so he sped off. So after you get done with your lift, you can call them and text them 3 times. After that, it does not go through. So he calls the 3 times, he texts the 3 times, no answer. So now he has to call like Austin PD. he calls like, the non-emergency number, he calls everything. Austin PD gets on it. They're looking for the cat.
He does get in contact with the driver.
He eventually gets in contact with the driver because Austin PD reached out to the driver.
Oh, okay, Austin PD.
So the driver calls him finally and is like, I'm so calling you because Austin PD has been calling me. And he's like, if I knew there was a cat in the lift, I wouldn't have even taken the ride because I'm allergic to cats. That's what he says. And he's like, well, where did you go next? What happened? And he's like, well, I picked up some people from West Campus and I took them here. And he's like, and nobody mentioned that there was a cat in the back seat. He's like, no, I don't know what happened to your cat. This goes on for a full day. So that's Saturday. Sunday evening, I get a notification on.
You get an Amber Alert.
I get an Amber Alert. I get like a Lyft. It's like a Lyft notification. I also get an email that says, have you seen Tux? So Lyft, a full day and a half later, they emailed everyone in Austin and sent it to their phones that uses Lyft and asked if they'd seen Tux. They had like all kinds of search groups out. And then finally, finally Sunday, late Sunday, I believe, or something, they find Tux. And it was the Lyft investigators that found Tux, covered in fleas. It was a 3-minute drive from where he
was dropped off.
He was dropped off.
So he dumped the cat. He definitely dumped the cat.
The carrier is nowhere to be found. And like the guy was on Reddit and Twitter and everything, and he was saying like, please don't don't dox him. Don't dox the driver. Don't harass him. He's like, he was basically, it was like truly a hostage situation where he's cooperating with the police department. So let's see what happens, blah, blah. But once he finally got his cat back and the cat basically got dropped somewhere. And I think everyone is speculating that the way that they found it was because the Lyft can see their every move. Yeah, it tracks their every move. So it probably tracked that he stopped at this location. It was just like a business, like a realtor center or something. Office, yeah, an office. He stopped there, probably dumped the cat. I'm going to start
calling my job a realtor center for sure.
Yeah. Absolutely. And sped off. But yeah, so.
Well, and also he reached out to Lyft's customer service when he couldn't get through to the first couple times to the guy or whatever. And of course, Lyft's customer service is just like AI, it's not real.
Yeah.
So the response was like, we're sorry this happened to you. Here's a $20 credit for your next ride with Lyft. And he was like, no one's actually reading this email.
But it was everything in Austin. And I get nervous about even just I don't close my door whenever I need to get my luggage out of a car, out of a Lyft, I keep the door open and grab my luggage. If they don't get out to help me, it's I keep that door open and then grab my luggage so that they don't forget oh yeah, they had luggage and drive away or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Because getting in touch with someone after a Lyft ride is virtually impossible. I definitely lost stuff in a Lyft and it's I'm never going to see this again.
Right.
But my freaking cat, but also, and I mean, nothing to him, but I would have been I would have just grabbed him from where I was sitting.
Yeah.
I would never.
Right. Why would you
door.
go out? Yeah, absolutely not.
So, but yeah, it was all over Austin Reddit, all over Twitter, and the cat is back. And now that the cat's back, the owner's I fucking hope this guy gets gets fully prosecuted, because I mean that's animal cruelty,
right?
That's terrible. Saying that you're allergic is not an alibi.
You also drove a man to a veterinary hospital.
An animal hospital. Literally
it wasn't like this man was purposefully leaving his cat in your car. and you were like, I don't know what to do with this cat. I'm gonna dump it.
Yeah, if you know that they left there, you would just drive back to that veterinary place and be like, I dropped someone off here.
Yes.
Also, you don't notice this cat
at least to the office. Like if the guy wasn't there anymore, at least leave it to the clinic and be like,
right.
Yeah. So
what an awful person.
I know, but it was wild getting the notification
from Lyft being like, have you seen this cat?
Oh my God. It's like
that makes me sick.
Yeah, so
spooky
dooky. I'm almost done cutting. Look at my janky clip art.
Oh my God,
that's cute.
Anything else before we jump to the offs?
Yeah, I'm going to tell one quick story about what happened with me this weekend. It's a little adjacent to this
cat
story. No, it's not about Jace because I haven't seen Jace. He left me. That's what the story is. No. Okay. So it is Saturday morning and I went to a gym class at 8:15 that got done at 9. At 9:02, I go grab my phone and I see I have a missed FaceTime call from my cousin. My cousin is a 17-year-old high school senior.
I remember this now.
And
what are you talking about?
Yeah,
was this the day
I'm telling you the story.
Was I not reading the messages?
Then Adam, this story is for you because Casey was with me when I was going off all day on another group chat because it brought me joy. Here it is. I have a missed FaceTime call from my cousin, my 17-year-old cousin at 9 a.m. I was like, well, surely this girlie is calling me in her sleep. No, I had a text message that accompanied it saying, are you awake? And I was like, Miss Ma'am, I am like an old woman. It's 9 a.m. on a Saturday. Yes, I'm awake. I'm not like, that's just who I am. So I call her and I was like, hey, is everything okay? And she goes, do you have a remote? Can you FaceTime me? And I was like, oh my God. I FaceTime her and I'm trying to find a place in the gym. It's so loud. I don't have headphones. So I go to a corner and she is in a vehicle. She's not driving, but she's in the passenger seat. And she was like, I just did something and I am going to get in so much trouble.
She dumped a cat out of a
I'm
lift.
like, what? She then pans down and she is holding the smallest puppy I have ever seen in my life. This girl drove 2 hours to an Amish farm.
Oh no, not the Amish.
An Amish
Mama, that's
farm
a puppy
and
mill.
bought a puppy. Mind you, 2 weeks after they put down their other dog and they were not going to get another one.
Well, that explains everything.
But my cousin was not attached to this dog that they put down. The dog did not like Maya. This puppy was it had nothing to, but she was not thinking of, oh, my parents are upset about the loss of that dog, whatever. She was just thinking, I want this puppy for me. I'm buying this puppy. And I am like, you are going to be in so much trouble. Also, Saturday was my aunt and uncle's wedding anniversary. So I joked, should not have. I joked and was like, you should just frame it as an anniversary gift.
Yeah.
Anyway, I call my mom after this happens. And I'm like, don't say that I told you, but my cousin. My cousin went and bought a dog. My most unhinged, chaotic, irresponsible cousin went and bought this dog. And my mom was like, oh, I have a missed call from insert my aunt's name here. And so she's like, let me call her and I'll call you back. And apparently it was just my aunt being like, do you want to go to lunch for our anniversary? What should I bring over for the football game? And I was like, oh my God, I cannot wait until she comes home with this dog. She texts me a picture when she gets home of this small dog on her bed. And I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. It's a cockapoo. Okay. No, when she FaceTimed, I was like, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. So she takes a picture of it and I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. And I go, what did they say? She has read receipts on, read receipts, whatever, however you say it. And she did not read it for an hour and a half. And she just responds, Miranda, it's so bad. I talked to my dad, and my dad was like, they were yelling at her, calling her a fucking asshole, saying you have to give the dog away. How could you do this? Literally just he was like, I could hear the screaming in the back. And I was like, this is so juicy. I am obsessed with all of this. So clearly they were no longer going to lunch. Anyway, I'm hanging out. I'm hanging out with a friend. We're at a patio, and my parents called. They're like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, we're having drinks on this patio, because it was like 90 degrees and sunny, and it's supposed to be like 55 degrees and cold this weekend. Anyway, so we were enjoying last patio weather. My parents come. Apparently, the night before, that same cousin who went and bought a dog ran into a curb and blew out both of her front tires, and is also having to get her car towed. That was costing $1,200 to fix. So her doing this, having been her friend drive to this Amish farm that morning, whatever. I am like, wow. Okay, wow.
Okay, wow.
I then find out my aunt and uncle did then go to lunch. So when I found out they were going to lunch, I texted my cousin and I was like, can I come over? And she said yes. And I went over, and I've never, ever seen a dog this small before. And I go, how old is this? And she goes, 8 weeks. I go, no, girl. No, girl. This puppy is 4 weeks old. I have the smallest hands I know. Okay. Yeah. The dog was this much bigger than my hand. It was so incredibly little. Like, I was done. Like, I was like, I don't condone these actions. I am here to see this puppy. Yeah. It is just the cutest thing I've ever seen.
It's absolutely giving puppy mill for sure.
Oh, it was 100%. Yeah. And I go, do you have papers?
No.
Of course she doesn't have the papers. While I was there, so like, I'm like, she's gonna have to, and she's like, I can't get rid of it. She's perfect. And I was like, okay, whatever. My aunt and uncle came home while I was there. While I was still there, I was using the restroom, and I hear her yell, they're on their way home. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm here. But they come in, and they got like a little carrier. They have food, and then they bought toys. And I was like, you bought toys. You're keeping this dog. Yeah. So again, she did get what she wanted, which she knew what would happen. Whatever. It's so funny to me. Then it gets even better. I found out, I have so many family members, you guys. It's really, really annoying. My other cousin
side is like very small, and the other side is like, it's balloons at every possible second.
On the other side of my family, my first cousin has like 5 children, and they're local. So the children of my cousin,
that's its own puppy mill.
Go to this. It is, in fact, go to the same high school as my other cousin. So they're all in the same high school. One is, the puppy girl is a senior, and then the 2 others are juniors and freshmen. I can't believe everyone in the high school knew that Maya was going to go get this puppy. On Friday night at the football game, she left early because she was going, they knew she wrecked her car, and they knew she was going to buy this puppy at the puppy mill. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I cannot even handle the chaos of it all. It was just, it just kept on going. Like, I found out this information at like 8:30 at night. So it was just a day of joy for me, honestly, because I got out of it the fact that I got to see the cutest little dog
puppy in the world
ever. And if you want to see a photo of it, I did post in my September roundup of photos. There is a picture of me holding the puppy on my personal Instagram, Miranda the Unicorn. And I'll post some more on Thursday when this goes live. I'll post some more videos of it on our close friends. but yeah, oh God, it was such a good Saturday for me. It was just, it was really good. Yeah. But
crazy.
Yeah, but she did text me today and said that they took her to the vet. They got her all of her shots updated, and she's a healthy little girl.
That was the thing.
And the vet was like, this dog was born 6 days ago.
Yeah, I didn't ask many more of those questions because I did ask these questions yesterday, and she just texted me back today because 17-year-olds.
Yeah, 17. They're texting everyone. She's replying to every single person.
Yes,
except for you,
except for me, and that's fine.
Yeah,
that is
My like 22-year-old niece is so bad at texting, but my 26-year-old niece is so good at texting. So I'm always pissed off at my 22-year-old niece because I will text her and then just never hear back. And I'm just like, are you not on your phone 24/7?
That's the thing with this generation. Like, they're always on it. Or is it like they read it and they just like don't open
they answer it in their mind, and then
they see it pop up immediately and they're like, I'll get to this later.
Yeah,
I think that's what
all right, let's go off.
Oh, she's
Casey's
hot
gotta
today.
go.
Casey's hot
off.
I gotta go. Okay, Casey, let's go off.
Okay, so in your 30s, I think it's not appropriate to stand when you have a seat at a concert. Like, especially when everyone around you is also 30 plus. We paid $89 for these seats, mama. Let's use them. What is the point of standing up? I could see just as well sitting down. And I've got 3.5 tiki drinks in me, and I am just done. I don't want to see you having fun. I don't want to see you dancing. I am such a little brat at concerts. Like, I was sitting down playing on my phone. I was just like so done with it. I think partly because I did have too much to drink, but I
hope
y'all,
this is the way people stop saying that Casey's their favorite. I hope this is when they realize.
I need the listeners to know that Adam and RJ right now, like,
this felt very personal. This felt very directed at the two of us.
Listen, you know what? Listen, as someone who may have gout. Okay.
Oh
yeah, that's a new development.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure we'll hear about it.
I saw the leg shots.
Join close friends for RJ's diagnosis on Friday.
Yeah, right.
Well, I understand, yes, that there are seats there, so you should sit if you need to take a break. That's all I'll say. That's why there are places in the concert, if it's a well-crafted concert, that there are places and times during the concert where you can sit down. So sit down when that happens.
I wholeheartedly disagree with Casey's take, but that's all I'll say.
But I will just say the concert I went to was Death Cab for Cutie and the Postal Service.
Everybody there was like 30 plus.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We should all be sitting.
Okay.
Sitting pretty.
I don't go to many a concert. But when I go, my ass is up there. I am singing. I am dancing. RJ and I will be standing the entirety of S Club. Like, that is
as long as RJ has legs.
As long as I have legs, I will be standing.
Yeah.
Baby, I'll just do some dead squats. Like, I got RJ on my back where
it's full father-daughter during fireworks. Yeah. You're gonna have RJ on your shoulders.
Yeah. Granted, Casey, when we go see Fall Out Boy in April, we're in like a little like box suite, and my ass will be sitting.
Yeah, absolutely. That's different.
Like, that's different. But no, if I have like a concert seat, I will be standing.
When you're watching Sugar Ray at Eat to the Beat, I'm dancing, mama. I'm on my feet, girl.
I can handle a 20-minute set at Eat to the Beat, but not 2 whole albums.
Oh,
I can
man.
Casey, you would love to go to concerts in like Japan because they're so
They're all
polite.
just sitting on the
Like,
floor.
they're sitting.
Casey,
like-
you should go to a Pentatonics concert because
Oh, yeah.
those babies are sitting so politely in
They're
their
sat.
little church
Yes.
pews. They are
Yes.
sat.
Casey, could I
Casey, you
recommend
should
you
go
the
to
orchestra?
Postmodern jukebox.
Yeah.
Yes, you go to a performing arts center where like they're bringing one of the Beach Boys that is still alive.
Yes.
You
yes,
go,
yes.
yeah, Frankie
Get a-
Valli.
Get a
who's just
Temptations
standing
tribute
there.
band, girl.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
get
yeah.
Rain, the Beatles Broadway show. Where you're just
Yeah.
that's what you need, really.
Yeah. Well, I said I did my one concert and now I'm
Set for-
good,
set for the
baby.
year.
I'm
That's
set
good
for
for you.
2023.
There you go. That's all you need.
Wow.
RJ and I did three full days of concerts in a row, and we stood the whole time.
Except for
and
one
that's
person.
how RJ got gout.
Except
That's
for
right.
one. No, I stood up during that one person as well.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
I did.
Hmm?
It doesn't
Voice.
matter.
Okay, Adam, do you want to go off?
No, because you're still healing, so I don't wanna yell about it yet. I'll wait till you're better.
Okay, you can't go, Adam. I'm about to go off.
Okay, go ahead.
You can go
Okay,
off
go
on
off.
me because I have the worst luck in the world. Okay, not only do I have gout, allegedly. Okay, we'll find out potentially when my blood levels come
Potentially.
back. We'll see what the blood tests say. But
What
I'm
else?
I'm doing my best. Okay, other things I can't discuss on the pod.
Yeah, but what
okay.
else?
What do you mean? What else?
Oh, I thought you were just talking about your bad luck. I didn't know if you wanted to mention
Oh,
that you're
yeah.
going on tomorrow.
Oh,
on the
yes.
study.
I'm just, the world is against me today. Okay, not today. These past couple of months, and it's something about every time when it gets to my birthday, the bad luck
I
just
think
kind of
you manifest it because you hate
lingers
aging
in.
so much.
because my leg swells up, and then it just literally goes from like hot potatoes from my foot to my knee, constantly. I can't even take medication because I'm allergic to the medication that has been given to me.
Oh, right.
And then, I get an email today saying that the actor playing the part that I'm understudying is feeling sick. And so I need to learn my lines for tomorrow and possibly the weekend or closing weekend.
And do you have a matinee and an evening performance?
No, just the
tomorrow?
matinee tomorrow. Thank
Oh, okay.
God.
That's good.
Good
Good
God.
golly. Good
Yeah.
God. Could you imagine?
Could you imagine? So I could appreciate a little bit more sympathy for my husband.
Okay, yeah.
The
Yeah.
empath, famously,
Yes,
know.
famously the empath.
Yes.
And, not call my pizzas bad.
Okay,
Not call my
it's my turn to go off.
Call my Salisbury
Adam,
steaks dry.
Let's go
It's
off.
your time to go
To
off.
go off.
RJ made a pizza. Was it 2 days ago? 2 days ago.
Yeah.
2 days ago. RJ made a pizza. And it was like a
It's
it was like
Trader-
a pre-made dough.
No, it's a full Trader Joe meal. So I got the pizza dough and then the sauces from Trader Joe. Yes.
Right, but it's like pre-made dough, and
Yeah.
then you just put
Yeah.
toppings on it. Okay. Mama, when I tell you that this pizza was raw in the middle, the dough was not cooked, but everything was on top, and it had arugula on top, so he couldn't just pop it
Take
back in the oven. Can't do that. So I'm just eating. What? I'll be really honest. I had like a bite of the crust, and I was like, "Oh, yum." So let's get Domino's tonight. And then I ordered Domino's.
Oh,
And we had to throw the
Oh.
pizza out. But he knew. You can be mad all you want, but you like that I give you honest feedback.
do you?
Do you like
do
that?
you?
Do I want to know the truth?
If you didn't know that pizza was raw, then you don't.
But I
You would have been.
but I knew
ill.
the pizza was raw. That's why I
Oh,
only
you
ate
Take
the
the
sides.
arugula off.
I know. And the thing was, I knew it was still, I was like, this probably needs more time in the oven. But then I already started putting everything on. And I was like, it's too late now. Because I was like, it's possibly just too heavy in the middle. No, it probably wasn't.
No.
So next time, girlies, just do a little pre-bake. There's nothing wrong with a little pre-bake.
Dough.
There's nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong.
But I do love the Trader Joe's dough. Like, it's really nice.
They do have nice dough.
I will own that when you made Salisbury steak, I was mean about that one.
Yes. And I understand because I'm literally making you the food of your culture.
Your people.
And I'm literally taking time out of my day to learn about you and your
go on
culture.
TikTok and search for a Salisbury steak recipe.
Search for Salisbury steak recipes because I know how much you love.
First of all, I don't even like Salisbury steak. You've never once asked me if I like Salisbury steak.
No,
I do not.
About it before.
I've talked about that I ate it, but not that I like it.
Nobody likes Salisbury
steak, Mama. Salisbury steak is also known as mystery meat, honey.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
That's the one. No.
And then I made you meatloaf that one time, and you didn't even like that too.
No, I did like the meatloaf. I liked it a lot. You didn't like it because you were like, it's not bound enough, and it was falling apart. You didn't like the meatloaf.
This seems from a marriage. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Kudos.
See our production. Miranda.
Okay, girlies. You have to stop acting surprised when you get a bottle or even a can of wine and be like, oh my God, this has 13% alcohol. Yeah, because it's wine. Let me tell you about alcohol content, okay? Wine has more alcohol than a hard seltzer or a beer, which a light beer or a hard seltzer is like 5 to 6%, maybe 4.5 to 6%. Like an IPA, that could range anywhere between like 6 and 10 if it's like a really alcoholic.
Hoppy girl.
Wine is typically always between like 11 and 14%. That is what wine is. So I don't know why it is. I've seen it so many times when people will get a bottle of wine and they're like, oh my God. And it's 14% alcohol. And I'm like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, that is what that alcohol is. If you get a bottle of wine, you're like, this is 22% alcohol. Girlie, take medicine because you are going to have a hangover. Like, that is pure sugar, really. It's just, and it's like, I feel like I know people in my family.
Where is this happening in
on
your life?
TikTok? Like, people will get a can of, and it's happened to me in real life too, where people I've known that are close to me will get like a can of that house wine. Yeah. And then be like, oh my God, did you know this is like 14%? Just because it's like in a can, they assume it's going to be like a
fuzzy navel
beverage.
Yeah.
Like
a LaCroix.
It's not, it's wine.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we just keep acting so shook about
like
that.
That's why the serving sizes of them are different.
That's
why you do 5 ounces of wine.
Yeah.
Right. It's just,
even I know that.
Even Casey knows that. She's never had a drink in her life.
That's why hard liquor is 1.5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. But no, I've seen it on my TikTok a lot lately and it's like, you can get some nice, it's changing where you can get some decent wine in cans.
I think I'm
just
in my
because
vodka.
It's in a can doesn't mean.
I think I'm in my vodka cran.
Adam's back to vodka cran.
Are you, Adam? It's too early in your Midwest mom days.
Here's the thing. It's tart enough that I don't like chug it. You know what I mean? If I get a Dirty Shirley, girl, I'm down in the Dirty Shirley.
Yeah, because Mama, that's right.
Because it's great. If I get vodka soda and then it starts to water, it's just like, then what ice melts, what are we doing? And I need like 2 limes because I'm a little bitch. Oh, here's what we heard about. Here's the one. Do you remember this yesterday?
Oh,
cucumber vodka with lemonade.
I don't know what it is. I cannot do cucumber vodka. I don't know why I don't like it. I don't know why, but there's one of my favorite restaurants. A lot of their like signature cocktails, it is with cucumber vodka. And I always have to be like, just regular vodka, please.
Yeah, get it for me, thank you. Just the old potatoes, just
give her. Potatoes on the rocks, please.
Potatoes on the rocks. Potato land. Well,
Potato land.
Well,
Casey's staring at the clock.
Yeah, Casey's like, I had a heart out 3 minutes ago.
Well, thanks everyone. Don't forget Close Friends is out, so you can join us for a measly $5. You get 3 bonus episodes.
$5 a month. And you get
Yeah.
3 episodes. You get a welcome gift from Casey.
Yeah.
You get insight
you get Miranda's journal.
You get my video
diary.
journal.
Yeah.
Video diary.
You get to learn all about the separation process.
I
for
posted
Miranda.
my
Yes,
office,
I will post.
what my cubicle looks like
Yeah,
at my job.
we all showed our offices. It
Mhm.
was so fun.
Office content.
RJ did not show his actual office
No, he
because
because he
He
hasn't
does
been
not
back.
go.
not been back.
Yeah, I need some more close friends from you boys, because me and Miranda are
Well,
We're
tonight I'm
dying
going
up.
on an audition, so I can give you my
Show us.
full theater girly. Like, hey guys, get ready with me as I audition for a show.
You can do. I mean, you could
Please
set up your little story, Hago,
Story.
and then have it film. You just be like, tell them while you're auditioning. Excuse me, I'm just gonna set up this for my read.
Yeah, be like, I'm sorry, my patrons get the full insight. Can they just watch?
I have
the
a
audition?
built-in audience.
You could go
that
live
will
on
watch
Close
me
They'll
Friends.
watch
cast
the
me.
show. Absolutely.
yeah.
Can you go live on Close Friends?
Oh,
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
try. We
Well,
will see.
Can
We'll
you
figure
better
it out.
watch out?
I'll get
I
Joe to
could-
record my graduation.
Oh yes.
Oh
Good.
yes.
Good.
Yeah, the next podcast for Close Friends will be out on Wednesday the 11th. So look for that in your
If
feed.
your birthday's
And
on
that's me
October
yelling
11th,
about, "Am I the asshole?" Is that
We
one?
are. That's an Am I the Asshole episode.
Yes.
That's a good
And
one.
then the next one will be the 21st, and it'll be our haunted mansion.
I really discovered that we have really sound advice
Yeah, I think so.
when we
Yeah.
did that "Am I the Asshole" episode. It
Oh,
wasn't funny.
I
It
just
was very
realized
serious.
my original sound has been off.
It's okay.
It's fine, Miranda.
it's fine.
Nobody expects better from you.
All right. Well, girlies, thank you for listening. And don't forget to read the
To
group
read
chat.
the group chat.
Read the group
Bye-bye.
chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye.
Discovering voices, melting worlds, the Ampliverse.